privilege of honoring someone with a true heart for Wren Baseball. For the past 2 decades, Coach Randy Thompson has poured his heart and soul into shaping not just athletes, but young men's character. His dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment has left a mark on our baseball program and the countless lives he has touched along the way. Over the past 20 years, he has amassed many wins. During his tenure, his team has only missed the playoffs twice, including the COVID year. Through every win and loss, every triumph and setback, he has remained resilient. His leadership has instilled the values of teamwork, discipline, and perseverance both on and off the field. He has taught his players that success isn't just about
Piedmont, South Carolina, here on the 84 Lumber pregame show. 20 seasons coaching for Randy Thompson in the blue and gold. I'm Blake Miller. Ethan Mayfield is atop the away visitor section with a camera. Austin Tripp on the ones and twos. And David Thompson beside me. A special day at the park, as it looks like head ball coach is coming to grab something. But here in the Founders Federal Credit Union broadcast booth, and again, David, a special day here at the ballpark.
Yeah, an emotional day for the Thompson family. When brother cries, you cry a little bit maybe. So, 20 years, and man, we were able to pull it off somehow. Brought back almost 40 players and coaches, and he shook hands and loved every one of them. So just a great night, and he's my brother, but man, he deserves it. He's invested a lot into this program.
Yeah, as we take a look at what he's been able to do in 20 years, Stan talked about it. Only 2 years he didn't make the playoffs, and this season will not be one he does not as well. The Canes sit at 12-10, 5-3 in region play. Powdersville's atop. Looks like they have pretty much locked up the region. Some things could shake out down the group, but BHP. Think we're back, and as soon as we come back, looks like Fountain Inn is going to steal the first run of the ball game off of a Joel Irizarry single that gives the Fountain Inn Fury a 1-0 lead. What you missed, I was going to say Jacob Allen on the mound here in the top half of the first inning. The Fountain Inn Fury had a single that got off the glove of Ben Smith. And then, of course, you just saw that liner into the gap. And, David, that's where we sit here early.
Yeah, Bolt started it off with a heck of a play at third. Not sure we were on then or not, but then we just they just hit the ball. Dadgummit, let's just say it, call it like it is.
Usually what has to happen. Allen here with one out in the top half of the first. Fury looking for another base stolen here, and Johnson won't have an opportunity for a throwdown. As we'll sit 1-1 with one out. Miles Barbary, the man in the box for the Fury at the moment.
Let's set the field for the Hurricanes. Left field is Max Whitfield. Center field is Camden Jowers. Over in right field is Colin McCaffrey. And we'll do the infield after this pitch.
16 comes setting 2-1 with one out.
Over at third's Bolton Pritchard, pre-mentioned Bolton Pritchard. Shortstop Grayson Austin. Over at second base, as he mentioned a minute ago, Ben Smith. Over at first, Cooper Sanders. Behind the plate is Mr. Connor Johnson. And then, of course, already mentioned Jacob Allen on the mound. That's your defense.
Allen in a 3-1 count here. Looking to work his way back into the at-bat with Barbary. And he goes up and away and walks Barbary to put him on first and second with one out.
Third baseman, Colin Wilson.
And now Colin Wilson will get a stab at it for Fountain Inn, but first a quick mound visit here from Randy in the first. We'll take a quick break and we come back. Hopefully we'll get some things situated here on the Wren Broadcast Network. 0-2 count here with 1 out. Men on first and second for the Fury, up 1-0 here in the top half of the first. Off of an RBI single from the young Fountain Inn team that we saw win on the road and beat Powdersville a year ago. This year, I think a lot of expectations were put on this team, including by me when we talked about it at the beginning of the season. Still sitting at 500 in region play. Allen comes in 0-2, looking for out number 2. He goes with the heater, and it's fouled back. Colin Wilson still your man in the box.
It's been a long first inning here, buddy.
That it has. Throw down to third. Will not be in time. Fountain will have him at the corners still with 1 out. Big strikeout opportunity here. David just looking for 1 out here.
Yeah, just an out. How about a ground ball to Grayson Austin would be even better.
That it would. 1-2. Pickoff attempt not in time for Barbary at first. Apologies for what's taking place here in the top of the first. Think we got everything situated now. And a 1-2 count. Canes coming off that big win here in broadcast against the Bears. Looking for an even bigger one here. Ground ball to third. Pritchard throws to second. And he will not be in time. Fountain Inn will take a 2-0 lead and put him on first and second with 1 out.
Great play there by Bolton, just unable to get this out at second base.
Which walks us into Dominic Stopa. I like Stopa. 2-0, looking for a ground ball here early. Strike 1 off the fastball. My stats are correct here early. Fountain Inn on 2 runs, 3 hits in the top half. Looking for another base. Ground ball to second. Flip over for Austin. Throw to first in time. The Canes get out of the top half for the first, but the Fury strike 2-0. Here at home on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back here at home, we talked about those 3A Region 2 playoff scenarios early. I know it's a lot of reading. David talked about one of them before we went and had that big miscommunication. Wi-Fi went out and everything happened. Pattersville sweeps BHP and the Canes sweep the Fury, and Palmetto handles their business against Southside. As David said, Pattersville wins the region. Canes get the 2 seed, Palmetto 3rd, BHP 4. And Fountain Inn, of course, should be eliminated. And, David, that is the best scenario.
That's the best scenario for the Hurricanes. There's no doubt about that.
100%. And secondly, if BHP sweeps Pattersville, Wren sweeps Fountain Inn, Palmetto sweeps Southside, three-way tie, as you said, that gets crazy. Peeville sweeps BHP and Wren splits. It's going to get even crazier as we go down the stretch. But Canes looking to just handle their business. Camden Jowers will get it started against Braden Passmore for the Fury. And the top of this lineup's been swinging hot bats, David, and Jowers, Austin, and Allen.
Yeah, a little timely hitting. Let's go ahead and get this started early.
First pitch from Passmore is high for ball one.
Umpire got some dirt in his eye.
Looked like maybe from the pop of the mitt. Last thing we need here early is another umpire delay. 1-0, no one out. Canes trail 2-0. Passmore comes back inside, makes it 2-0.
That's the same spot he was missing when he was warming up.
Jowers is very accustomed to taking leadoff walks. That one's in for strike one, 2-1 count to 8. Passmore quickly back into the windup. Jowers grounds it to short, trying to use the wheels. He will not beat it out. And the Fury have out number one. Which brings up Grayson Alston, the sensational shortstop. Was a part of that big-time double play to get the Canes out of their half, Fury's half of the first inning. Big part of this lineup for years to come. First pitch away, 1-0. Aforementioned Jacob Allen on deck. Zanoff speeds in to even it up at 1. Passmore's 1-1 delivery goes right back to it, 1-2. Canes got out early on the Bears in last week's affair. Fury going at the Canes here early as Grayson Alston makes it 2-2. After Austin, Allen, Cooper Sanders, Ben Smith, Bolton Pritchard, Connor Johnson, Colin McCaffrey, and Max Whitfield, the 9 going tonight. Passmore, ground ball from Grayson Austin, right back to the shortstop, throw over in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Please. We have a white Subaru with a tag number XLS 349. You have someone blocked in. You need to move your
As
car,
Jacob Allen steps into the box with 2 outs.
A white Subaru with XLS.
David, you wouldn't happen to drive a white Subaru?
No, I don't drive a white Subaru.
Two outs. Passmore starts Allen off with a strike. Dave, if you remember in these last couple of games, the Canes have done their damage with 2 outs.
Yes.
Allen takes a half swing at that one, is quickly behind 0-2. Braden Passmore looking for a big inning for the Fury. Gets 16 to swing through it. Canes go 3 up, 3 down. We'll be right back for the top half of the second here in Piedmont.
Thank you to C&M Garage Door Services for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. Keep your garage door running smoothly. Garage door tune-up, springs, cables, gear kits, safety sensors, noisy rollers, and new installs. Quality work at a reasonable price. Contact C&M at 864-325-1517. That's 864-325-1517.
Introducing MileWise, exclusively from Allstate. A pay-as-you-go alternative to traditional auto insurance, meaning you only pay for the miles you drive. It's that simple. Who is MileWise for? Retirees or loved ones that don't drive like they used to. People that have company cars and do not drive their car too often. Teenagers or young drivers in your household that barely drive their own car. Families that have multiple cars where one of the cars is usually sitting unused. Or work-from-home individuals or low-mileage commuters that have a short drive to work. Our agency would love to share more with you, so please give us a call today and see if MileWise is a fit for you and a loved one.
Back here at home, Allen returns back to the rubber. And Nick Sadler gets things started for the Fury. Of course, scored the 2 in the top half, 3 hits. All with 1 out pretty much there in the first inning, and Allen starts Sadler off with the ball.
Got to get something going here defensively, just get something going right. There's just not a lot of energy right now.
After going 3 up, 3 down, you'd like to return the favor here in the second. Allen behind 2-0 quickly to the first baseman in Sadler. Finds a low half of the zone, 2-1.
That's a good way to put it.
We'll take them when we get them. 2-1 delivery. Comes upstairs and evens it up 2-2. Holtze behind him in the on-deck circle. Allen looking for a founder's K here early. He'll go a little too low and run the count full. And with how the Fury were so aggressive on the base pass, last thing you want is another base runner, as that one's lifted out of play by Sadler. Beautiful day here at home. Wind from behind us, not too hot, not too cold, as Allen looking for the K, doesn't get it. And Sadler will be a first man on for the Fury.
The designated hitter, Austin Holtze.
As Austin Holtze, aforementioned, will get his opportunity to move the Fury around the bases. Allen looking for one of those ground balls that got him out of the first. That one's laced foul down the left side into the street. Did you hear what happened after I said that?
It's a bad wreck down there.
0-1, righty on righty. Fury with a runner on first. 16 comes set, and he'll take a look at him. Not in time. Another pickoff move. Sadler gets back in safely again. 0-1 as we've hit the top half of the second. We went over those scenarios. We talked about the ones that fit the Canes, and most of those mean the Fury are out of it. Fury looking to change some minds as we go 0-2. Taking another look at those. A lot of those include Fountain Inn being the one eliminated. Oh, 2 count, 16 comes set. A third pickoff for Sadler, not in time. Austin Holtze looking to stay alive. 0-2 delivery, goes upstairs, 1-2.
Jacob's just really, I don't know, he's struggling with his control tonight. It's kind of unusual for him. especially the way he's thrown the last time out.
I say coming off maybe one of his best outings of the season. 1-2, runner going. He'll foul it off. We'll stick it at 1-2 with no one out. And as I said a while ago, Fury are out and looking to steal bases tonight.
Yeah, they're running on curveball counts. If you ever noticed that everyone I think every stolen base was on a curveball, breaking ball.
1-2. Sadler stays. They're going to say he didn't go, and we'll go to 2-2. To be honest, I didn't get the best angle on where his bat was. 2-2 nonetheless. 16 looking for out one. Pick off for Sadler. .16 comes set. It's put up the middle. Smith takes it. Flip over for Austin. Throw to first in time. Double play once again. From 9 to 6 to 30. 2 outs here in the top of the second. As Mason Guion. Your dad said Guion. I was going to go Guion.
How you spell it?
Guion.
Gwen.
I like that. First one tipped into the glove of Connor Johnson for strike one. The Canes needed some motivation. That double play should bring some juice. If you can get out of the second, keep it 2-0. 1-1 delivery from 16. Goes up 2-1. Sanders, Smith, and Pritchard due up next inning for the Canes. As Allen gets strike 2 to even it up at 2-2. Two outs here in the second. Almost gets him to reach at it. We'll run full at 3-2.
It's a pretty good pitch there. You know, it's where Connor was asking for it, just couldn't get him to bite. Now you got a 3-2 count. Don't need any more traffic on the bases.
Looking for that outside corner, won't get it. Fury have another base runner here with 2 outs, and they'll flip to the top of their lineup with Lucas Cannon. Also a base runner in Zach Madden. Star on the football team for the Fury.
Is he really?
Zach Madden, 90% sure. It's a very known name on the Fury roster. Cannon, if I'm not wrong, started this game out with a knock. He's ahead in the count 1-0 with 2 outs. Canes looking for that last out here in the second. Pick off for Madden, not in time. Canes at 5-3 in the region. Looking for win number 6 tonight at home. 1-0 delivery, goes fastball upstairs. 2-0. Madden with a longer lead off first. Allen finds the strike zone at 2-1.
Good to see you too. Bye. Love you.
2 outs here in the second. Fury with Zach Madden off first. Pickoff move not in time.
I just don't have a lot to say tonight. You notice that? About to let you do it by yourself because it just ain't, the luck is not there tonight.
2-1. There goes Madden. That one's flared off foul behind the away dugout. We'll head to 2-2. The last time around, Cannon, Rentz, and Rosari all were a part of that 2-0 lead that they took in the first. 2-2, 2 outs, delivery from 16, goes off speed, gets him to pop it up. Can the Canes get to it? Pritchard looks like he has it tracked in, and he does. For out number 3, we come back. The Canes trying to knock this thing up here at home.
When you hear funny noises like that,
Chugga, 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 chugga.
like that, it's time to call Preferred Home Services. We'll fix that too. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you with your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Demetra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer, from hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Back here at home, Sanders gets the party started for the Canes. Sanders, Smith, and Pritchard due up here in the Canes half of the second. Braden Passmore able to go 3 up, 3 down in the first. That one heads to the backstop, 1-0. Ben Smith, Pritchard have been hot lately. Southside loses to Palmetto 16-0. So Palmetto looks like they are handling business on their side. 1-0 delivery. Passmore's went back to the slider look off speed frequently here early. That one doesn't get the call. 3-1. Sanders threatening a walk. Fastball high and in, and he will be a leadoff runner for the Canes. And Ben Smith, the aforementioned hot bat for the Hurricanes, steps into the box with no one out and a runner on. Bolton Pritchard into the on-deck circle. Passmore hasn't had a lot of traffic here early. Pitch in for strike one. Passmore, one of those arms from a year ago that were really good here in Region 2. 0-1 delivery. Smith slaps it into center. It'll get down for a knock. Authorized heating and air hit number 1 for the Canes, and it's, of course, Ben Smith. And Bolton Pritchard, who's been Mr. RBI of late, had the big one against the Bears. Had a big one on the road against the Bears as well. Big opportunity here, runner in scoring position. Ben Smith on first. Connor Johnson in the on-deck circle. He had a big knock at home as well. Pritchard looking for the bunt. Can't get it down, 0-1. Fury at 4-4 in the region. Looking to sneak their way into the top echelon of Region 2. 0-1, first baseman comes towards the plate. Pritchard can't get it down. And we head to 0-2. Bolden Pritchard been one of the clutch bats in the heart of this lineup. 0-2 here early with no one out and 2 runners on. Passmore goes high, 1-2. Infield for the Fury, playing up towards the front line of the grass. Pritchard fouls that one away to stay alive at 1-2. Fury with a better overall record on the season, 13-8. The Canes have did what a lot of people didn't think was going to happen and sweep the Bears from BHP. And have stuck themselves right at the top in 2. Passmore, delivery 1-2. He slaps one up past the second baseman. It will fall. Canes will keep Sanders at third. Base is juiced here in the bottom half of the second. And Connor Johnson, a man who had a big-time knock against the Bears last week, looking to do it again here in the second against the Fury. Colin McCaffrey stands in the on-deck circle. And Passmore officially has traffic here on the road. Good matchup for the Canes with a lefty bat of Connor Johnson. Goes low and inside, 1-0. Canes faithful. Starting to get behind the bats. From a righty from Fountain Inn. Gets Johnson a swing through it, evens it up at 1-1. Canes have been big in these situations of late, being able to capitalize against teams in region. As Johnson puts that one foul, 1-2. McCaffrey and Whitfield, bottom of the lineup, due up. Those are names we talked about in the middle of the season being huge. As Passmore delivers, Johnson goes after it for strike number 3 and out number 1 here in the second. Now you're just wanting McCaffrey to put one in the air and at least snag one here on the second. Five's got wheels, so a ground ball's not the end of the inning, but I'd like to see Five put one in a gap here. Passmore goes away, nice block behind the plate, 1-0. Sanders off third, Smith off second, Pritchard off first. Passmore's delivery. McCaffrey takes a step back and a swing, gets a tip on it. 1-1. That's Passmore looking for the outside corner. A little too outside, 2-1. Time call as McCaffrey will get a word from T1. Kyle McCaffrey, the guy's worked himself into the lineup here come region play. Been a big-time bat at the bottom of this lineup right here in the 8-hole. Could be big here early. 2-1, 1 out. Passmore comes set, delivers. Goes away, 3-1. McCaffrey jumps ahead. You'd like 5 to be picky. Whitfield on deck. Chance to score a run without swinging it here in the second. (3-1). Passmore comes set, takes a look at third, delivers. Comes inside, gets a strike called to make it full at 3-2. Passmore trying to work himself out of a big-time jam with no one out and bases juiced. 5, delivers. Gets McCaffrey to swing at it into the catcher's mitt for out number 2. And after what a great start it was to the inning, with 3 on and no one out, Max Whitfield steps into the box with 2 outs here in the second. Nothing count. Delivery from 5. Gets the outside corner for strike 1. Top of the lineup behind them. Big at bat here early for the Canes. Back-to-back strikes on the outside half of the plate. 0-2 quickly to 4. And Braden Passmore's trying to slither his way out of the jam. 0-2. Comes upstairs. 1-2 with 2 outs. Jowers on deck. Whitfield looking for a whole 1-2 delivery. Fouled back, will stay at 1-2. Passmore comes set. Goes outside corner or too far outside, 2-2. You saw the catcher mitt jerk a little bit. A little more outside than the first 2 strikes. 2-2, 2 outs. Passmore comes set, delivers. And Whitfield stays alive. Two outs. Bottom half of the second. Bases juiced for the Canes. And Passmore is able to get out of it. He strands 3, and the Fury lead 2-0 here at home.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Check. Psych. And I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh?
You got no game. Dude, that's a foul.
And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Real mature.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. He'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
On time and friendly. Very pleased with Preferred. Would highly recommend. Prompt service, technician was skilled, polite, and efficient with our plumbing issues.
5 stars, thumbs up. We absolutely recommend Preferred Home Services.
These guys rock their jobs and are consummate professionals.
Thanks for calling Preferred. How can we make you smile today?
Daniel Rentz gets us started out with the Fury here in the top half of the third inning. Again, this is the part of the lineup that scored the 2 in the first, with him and the man behind him and Joel Arizari. Allen starts off with a strike, 0-1. Looking that outside corner once again, 0-2. Looking for a quick founder strikeout to start the third inning, and he will not get it. We'll tell you where that one missed, don't know. 1-2 nonetheless. Comes right back at him. That'll even it up at 2-2. Two from 16. Goes high and inside, 3-2. David talked about it earlier, control an issue here in the first 2 innings. So that one's fouled away to stick it at 3-2. Full count, Rentz steps in, Allen delivers. And Rentz keeps on battling. Allen comes back looking for the K, doesn't get the call. Rentz will take a leadoff walk. Joel Irizarry, he had the RBI single in the top half of the first inning. Allen looking for a ground ball here in the third. Got a double play to end the first, and the first 2 outs in the second. Miles Barbary and Con Wilson stand behind in the on-deck circle and in the hole for the Fury. Canes, when they get back, will have the top half of their lineup. 1-0, no one out. With a Fury aggressive on the base pass again. Swings through that one, 1-1. '16 comes set. Rentz looks like he could be gone, and he is. Ground ball. Sanders gets the backhand. Allen gets the tag on first for out number 1. Big time play from 16 to get the first out. So walk us into Miles Barbary. A guy, if you look at this Fountain Inn roster, Prep Baseball's a huge fan of the right-hander from Fountain Inn. That one's on the plate. It'll move up Rentz to third. And give Marbury a 1-0 count with 1 out. 16 comes set, takes a look at third, delivers. 1-1 with one out to Barbary. Allen comes set, looking for strike number 2. That one's lifted in the center. Center fielder charging for the Canes. Throw home. They won't send him. The arm was well enough. Good was on a perfect line. I think that's Jowers in center. 2 outs nonetheless. Colin Wilson playing third today will step in as Allen looks for out number 3. Oh, and 1 to Wilson. Rentz is the man on third. That one's flared to Pritchard. He'll make the play. 3 outs. Kane still. Back here at home, Canes top of the lineup due. Camden Jowers starting in center field, 0 for 1 tonight. Looking to get the third inning started right for the Canes. Jowers, Austin, and Allen due up. Braden Passmore coming off an inning that he worked himself out of a bases loaded, no out jam. So a lot of confidence coming from 5 here in the third inning. Zach comes inside once again, 2-0. Tune in late, Fury lead 2-0. 3 hits in the first inning did that damage. A couple singles, some stolen bases. Canes, of course, as said a while ago, stranded 3 in the second. Jowers works a 4-pitch walk to start off the third inning. Brings up Grayson Austin, who's been a guy of T1's looked for a bunt a time or two. Also puts Jacob Allen on deck.
Sorry, guys.
They're fine. We know we got a lot of people here to talk to.
Man, I step away and I find myself just a reunion.
Thought they were bases loaded. David was going to not talk to us the rest of the game and use it as good luck.
Well, if we'd have scored, I'd have stayed back there. But
Passmore gets the off-speed in for strike 1.
Just so many good guys back. I mean, it's guys that were on his very first team here tonight. So just a good night. Now if we can get a victory.
0-1 delivery.
If we can't get a victory, he might never forgive us.
1-1 for Grayson Austin.
And we had our chance last inning. Could not take advantage of the situation.
Passmore in a 1-1 count. Can Austin work himself ahead? Jowers is leaving. Austin swings through it. The tag is in time for out number 1. And Austin's now behind 1-2. David, I don't know about you. It just feels like Fountain Inn has got it figured out today. They've, of course, loaded the bases with no outs, but everything else.
Yes.
This Passmore goes 2-2. Delivery from 5. Austin slaps one to the shortstop and right at him for out number 2. Speak of the devil, right place, right time. As Jacob Allen works his way to the box, he struck out his first AB.
Pitcher, Jacob Allen.
Cooper Sanders, the man in the on-deck circles, the man that got things started there in the second. One-0 count now to Allen. He bounds one off the plate. Shortstop charging, loses it, and Allen's safe. I have to see what the scorebooks rule that one. Allen will get a courtesy runner and Wesley Reed. And Cooper Sanders will step in with 2 outs.
First baseman, Cooper Sanders.
These guys in this part of the lineup are the ones that are super hot right now. Sanders swings to strike 1. Ben Smith, Bolton Pritchard, both 1 for 1 tonight, behind 30. Checking the papers in the pocket.
I'm not real sure what he was checking there.
0-1 with 2 outs. Passmore comes set, delivers. And 30's behind 0-2 quickly. That one comes inside. They did give Jacob Allen the hit. 1-2, 2 outs in the bottom half of the third. There goes Reed. Throw down once again is in time once again. As Fountain Inn throws 2 out, and the lead is 2-0 Fury here at home.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home? Call the Klinger team today.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Here at Cox & Cole Attorneys at Law, we've got 2 attorneys, West Cox and Lee Cole. We handle real estate matters, closings, and real estate litigation and probate, trying to bring compassion to those that we serve and our client.
give us a call anytime. Our number is 864-847-9289.
Dominic Stappa starts it off for the Fury. Pitch number 1 in for strike number 1 from 16.
I can't get caught. I can't. Like, usually I can find a. Maybe that's it. Maybe his legs out crossed. I'm superstitious, man. I just can't.
Need something. 0-2. Looking for a strikeout. He slaps that one into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it for the Canes, and out number 1.
Cafferty with the catch.
Colin runs CMC. That steps us into number 9, and Nick Sadler for the Fury.
First baseman, Nick Sadler.
Fury up 2-0.
You didn't want to hear it. I love you on the.
You know what? I was saving everyone from at home from listening to the mic hit your
Hit my knees, yeah. Bam. Come on, Jacob. See, I didn't. Let me get back to my position.
That outside corner has been changing as usual as the game goes along. We saw Fury's pitcher is at 2-0s lifted into center. Jowers comes on for out number 2, and Allen with a quick 1-2. And Austin Holtze steps into the box. We'll take a look at some playoff brackets. Blue Ridge and Pendleton, Emerald and Wren, if things hold up the same. Would be a fun one. No guy that pitches in for strike 1, but guy that covers the Greer area teams, Blue Ridge being one of them. A 1 grounded foul, and Holtze's behind 0-2. And that region with Blue Ridge has been a fun one. They won it quickly, but a lot of close games. As Allen comes inside, makes it 1-2. Holtze stays alive. Allen looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning. Get the Canes back in the dugout for an at-bat. That one's hit well in the left center. Jowers tracking it towards the fence. He'll make the play.
Can of corn, man.
For out number 3, the Canes trail 2-0 here at home. Back here at home, the two men with two of the base knocks, and Ben Smith and Bolton Pritchard will step in this half inning. Starting off as Ben Smith. Passmore still on the mound for the Fury. 3 shutout innings so far. That one's in for strike 1. No, Georgia and Clemson playing some college baseball today. As Smith swings through that one to go down at 0-2. Still tied at 0 between Tigers and Dogs in the second. That one's low, gets past the man behind the plate, 1-2. No, the Braves, fans from at home, a little hot streak. A couple wins over the Marlins. 1-2 delivery from Passmore. Smith slaps that one to shortstop. Nice pick and throw for out number 1. Smith goes down. Pritchard steps in. He's 1-1, trying to stay perfect on the night.
Third baseman, Bolton Pritchard.
Tuned in late and checking some scores. Kane trying to fight back into this one, celebrating Coach Randy Thompson's 20th year here coaching the baseball program. Passmore delivers. Ground ball to the third baseman. Picked cleanly, throw over is high, but he gets the tag for out number 2. Pattersville and BHB tied at 4 in the 4th. You know, those are going to be some close ball games. BHB does not want to give up the top of this region easily. And the Patriots are looking to become the new kings in town in the last year of 3A Region 2 baseball. Of course, next year everything will change. 2-0 deliveries, a ball, or 1-0 now. Still looking at 2-0 from the last at bat. And I click strikes. 1-0 to Connor Johnson. And he swipes one in the right center. That's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Johnson's going to try to turn the wheels on. Throw in is not in time. Connor Johnson with a 2-out double. And can the 2-out Canes strike again and authorize hitting air base knock? Varsity takes down Fountain Inn 5-0 and 6-0 to sweep the Fury. Softball. What did I say?
You said varsity.
Varsity. You're going to see everyone's face at home. Varsity what, though? Well, the varsity ping pong team took down Fountain Inn tonight. 2-0 here in the 4th. Swing from McCaffrey, 0-1. Against the Bears at home and against the Patriots, even in a loss. 2-out hitting was a must. And the Canes do it again and gets away from the catcher. No throw. Now a 1-1 count. McCaffrey's got a run right in front of him. Of course, this isn't the most traffic 5 has seen. So wouldn't expect him to fold in this scenario, but the Canes bats are consistent. 5 comes set and a 1-1. Looking for the outside corner and gets it. Told you earlier, the outside corner changes as we go. 1-2, 2 outs. Passmore looking for a K. Low off the chest, evens it up 2-2. Can McCaffrey split the lead? Max Whitfield's on deck. 2-2. 5 comes set. Takes a look. And delivers. Outside. 3-2. Good eye from 5. Gotta be picky. 3-2. 5 looking to win the battle. And that one is low. 5 works the walk. Put him on the corners for Max Whitfield. Now it looks like Fountain Inn will have a chat with Passmore with the men on the corners and 2 outs. Palmetto took down Southside, so I think Austin gave Southside a new loss. Flip Palmetto and Fountain Inn as they win tonight. But Fountain Inn looking like they're going to put themselves into the mix. But the Canes threatening here in the 4th inning. Max Whitfield is in the box. Brandon Kirby is going to be the man on 3rd. And Colin McCaffrey, the man on 1st. And, man, what a night for Max Whitfield. His first AB was bases loaded, 2 outs. What better for a second AB? Men on the corners and 2 outs. 4 with some opportunities. Can he strike here in the 4th? Nothing. Passmore delivers. Goes outside, 1-0. That's where you got to be picky for 4. Those outside strike calls, 1-0, 2 out. 5 comes set, delivers. And there's that outside call, 1-1. Passmore comes set. Outside, 2-1. Two outs in the 4th. Whitfield's been big in prior weeks for the Canes. Oh. As outside as it gets, 2-2 with 2 outs. Max Whitfield. 5 comes set, 2-2 delivery. There goes McCaffrey. And it's high 3-2. Threatening to load him again. But this time in the on-deck circle, Camden Jowers. Wouldn't want to face 8 with 3 ducks on the pond. 3-2 delivery from Passmore. Goes low. Whitfield works a walk. Canes winning the small battles here in the 4th inning. And with 2 outs, they've been special down the stretch. Can Camden Jowers be special here in the 4th? 2-0. Jowers looking for a gap. Passmore comes set. Delivers. Goes high, 1-0. Nice eye from 8. Five versus 8, 2 outs, bases juiced. Outside, 2-0. And has the traffic got too heavy for 5? He's worked out of it before. 2-0 delivery from 5. Jowers thought about it, was trying to be picky, 2-1. Can feel the bleachers tension rise. 2-1. Outside strike, 2-2. Passmore maybe is giving up on the off speed. Back-to-back heaters to even it up. 2-2, 2 outs. Passmore comes set, delivers. Low off the catcher in front of him. But nowhere to put Camden Jowers. Looks like Coach is going to have to come talk to the catcher after a bounce ball hits his knee. It's going to give Jowers a chance to reset his focus. (3-2). Canes with a runner on each base. Whitfield and McCaffrey able to work walks. Can Jowers work another or find a gap, or will Braden Passmore work himself out of another one? 3-2, 2 outs. Delivery from 5. And he does it again. Canes can't figure out 5. Passmore strands them once again. 2-0 Fury lead here at home.
Once upon a time, moving was stressful and far from a fairy tale.
How are we supposed to move our house and get rid of our junk?
But the big bad move was no match for college hunks hauling junk and moving.
Have no fear, the hunks are here.
College hunks did all the packing, moving, and unpacking for the family. They also hauled away the unwanted clutter to be properly donated and recycled. And the family moved happily ever after. Make moving and junk removal less stressful and more magical.
Gwynn will start it out for the Fury. Jacob Allen back on the mound for the Canes after Scribe as another heartbreaking ending to an inning as I mute myself to start it. Allen starts us off with a foul ball, 0-1. Yen been the man behind the plate tonight. Couple big-time blocks to save some runs from the Canes, especially in that last inning. And that one's laced into left center. Left fielder has a beat on it for out number 1. That's Max Whitfield. Back to the top of the lineup, Lucas Cannon.
Center fielder, Lucas Cannon.
Playing center tonight. All zeros on the Hurricane baseball board in front of us, besides the top half of the first. Where Cannon, Rentz, and Irizarry were able to scrape across the 2. 0-1 delivery, bounces to even it up 1-1. That one's lifted into the air down the first base line. First baseman and Cooper Sanders has it in his tracks. And out number 2 off the pop fly. As Allen has turned this game into a pitch to contact scenario. And a bunch of pop flies in the last 5 outs. Daniel Rentz steps into the box. He's got a walk tonight, a hit, and a run. And his 2 ABs. Allen starts him off 0-1, and then he chops one in to left. Whitfield comes on, a quick inning from 16. The Canes will head back to the batter's box when we return here in the 5th. Canes Baseball, presented by Team Wise, 84 Lumber, and all of our sponsors. Of course, if you want to get ahead of football season, you can always do that here on the Wren Broadcast Network. And there's going to be a new group of sponsors for the 2024 season into 2025. Grayson Austin gets us started here in the bottom half of the 5th. And he fouls one off the plate and foul for strike one. Passmore's got 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts so far through his 4 innings pitched. And Austin slaps that one down the first base line, but foul 0-2. Four hits for the Canes, looking for number 5 from their 2-hole guy in Grayson Austin. He stays alive 0-2. Oh for 2 tonight. 0-2 delivery, and that one's grounded right in front of the catcher. G's got the wheels, no throw. And an authorized hitting there, base knock. Puts a runner on first for Jacob Allen. And that was almost as good as a bunt there from 6. Jacob Allen 1 for 2 tonight, going strikeout. That hit came off the ground ball to the shortstop. And you feel, if you're a Cane fan at home, that after 2 times loading the bases, not scoring, it's coming eventually. Can it happen here in the 5th? I think Passmore's door's got to be closing. As that one's away, ball 1. Already 2 mound visits in the 2 situations he's been in. Feel like a third one would be the plug on 5's night. Goes high 2-0. Austin kicking around in the dirt at first base. Cooper Sanders stands on deck. There, thought 6 was going, and he doesn't. He'll slide back into first. And Allen takes a strike, 2-1. Passmore comes set. Goes high, 3-1. Now threatening to put him on first and second. Maybe 5 is thinking, hey, I do good with bases loaded. Let's just get back to that real quick. If you're a Cane fan, you'll take it because one of those guys are going to come up clutch for you in a big moment. 3-1. The catcher goes have a chat with his pitcher, knowing you can't walk Allen or Sanders, which he's already done once tonight to Cooper, but you have guys like Ben Smith and Bolton Pritchard waiting behind him. 3-1, no one out here in the 5th. Comes set, delivers. And Allen slaps one in the right fielder will make the play for out number 1. Austin returns to first, and Cooper Sanders will get a shot here in the 5th.
First baseman, Cooper Sanders.
Cooper Sanders has had himself some big nights. He's got him a preferred home and services player of the game this season. He'll take ball 1. Again, Ben Smith, Bolton Pritchard waiting the wings. Can the Canes get some guys in scoring position? Away 2-0. 30's worked his share of walks this season. 2-0, he's ahead, looking for your pitch to drive up 2-0, outside corner, 2-1. That's where Passmore's lived when he's throwing strikes. 2-1, 5 comes set. Deals, and Sanders slaps it foul, 2-2. PHP and Pattersville stuck at 4 in the 5th. Passmore comes set, goes outside, full count, throw down to first, not in time. And another full count opportunity. The Canes can work a walk. Oh, how we've seen this story a couple times. And this one. 5 comes set, delivers. Sanders stays alive. Right on the right, 3-2, 1 out. Outside for ball 4. And if you're a Fury fan, this is 2 bats you don't want to see with guys in scoring position. Ben Smith will step into the box. Looks like Wesley Reed will run for Cooper Sanders. And Bolton Pritchard's in the on-deck circle. Looks like number 8 for the Fury is getting warmed up in the pen. That's Anderson Hayes. And you would think, as I said before, if Passmore gets put in that position, bases loaded again, the story could be over for the Fury starter here in the 5th. But then again, if you're looking at it from a Fury perspective, he's worked out of it twice before. Give him the reins to do it again. So 1 out here for Ben Smith. 1 runner in scoring position for 9. He watches strike 1 across the outside half of the plate. Austin off second. Reed off first. 0-1. 1 out from Passmore. Up high and away, 1-1. Five walks for Passmore tonight. 6 strikeouts. 5 hits from the Canes. Smith swings at that one, 1-2. And if the Canes can somehow figure out that outside fastball and slap one down that first base line, they are in business with Austin on second and Reed on first. 1-2, Passmore comes set. Takes a look at second, delivers, goes high, 2-2. Smith 1 for 2 with a single. Stuck in a 2-2 count with Passmore. 5 steps off after taking a look at Austin at second. There goes the Fury pitching coach, I believe. And as up and down as it's been tonight, he has done his job. Shutout so far through 4 1/3. Two in the 5th inning. 1 out. Austin on second is previously mentioned. Wesley Reed, the courtesy runner for Cooper Sanders, on first. Passmore comes set, takes a look at Austin, delivers. Away, and Smith works it full. What does Passmore turn to here? He's turned to the fastball, trying to get back into counts, and he's been able to get out of a couple 3-2 with strikeouts. 5 delivers. And Smith, late on that one, will swing through it for out number 2. But man, have I been waiting for this to be put in position. The RBI man steps into the box. A runner in scoring position, and Grayson Austin on second. Can 3 do it again? Big against the Bears in back-to-back ball games a week ago. 0-0 delivery from Passmore. Comes up and in 1-0. Connor Johnson, who's 1 for 2, stands in the on-deck circle. And so far tonight, it's been if 5's going to throw strikes here in the last 2 innings. Comes inside 2-0. And if you're a Cane fan, you want 3 to see a pitch he can swing at. 2-0, 5 comes set. Comes inside, 3-0. Gotta think the red light's coming on for Pritchard. Two outs here in the 5th. Passmore does not try to work back into it. 4-pitch walk. Bases loaded for Connor Johnson. And here comes the Fountain Inn pitcher. Talked about it a while ago, and maybe if he loaded the bases again, the plug could be pulled. Looks like that might be what's happening. We'll let you know when we come back. Canes trail 2-0 with Wren Broadcast Network. Joel Irizarry onto the rubber for the Fury. He's trying to find Passmore's line. BHP leads Pattersville 7-4, so that number 2 is up in the air if the Canes can handle business. Braden Passmore, 4.2, 5 hits, 6 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Irizarry will meet Connor Johnson, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Colin McCaffrey in the on-deck circle. And, man, this story is on replay. In the last 3 innings, as Irizarry starts him off with ball 1. Would like Irizarry to give us some balls here in the Johnson AB. Johnson swings through that one to make it 1-1. But as you know, if Johnson puts one in a hole somewhere, Wesley Reed's on second. Easily a tie ball game. Oh, wait, 2-1. Two outs. Irizarry versus Johnson. Johnson slaps one up the middle. It's going to get by everyone. Canes score 1. Here comes Reed. Tie ball game here at home. Connor Johnson, Mr. Clutch here in the 5th. And authorized hitting an air base knock. Ties it for the Canes. 6th hit of the night. And the man behind the dish does it. Everyone, blue and gold, can take a sigh of relief. Felt like they've been inching every inning to this moment. And now Colin McCaffrey has a chance to put him ahead here in the 5th. Five swings through pitch number 101.
Brandon Kirby running for Wren at first base.
T1 will pull McCaffrey. Have a little chat with him in an 0-1 count. It's like Brandon Kirby has came in to run for Johnson on first. Bolton Pritchard will be the man leading off second. A 0-1 count with 2 outs. And McCaffrey calls time. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll post all highlights and player of the game. As that one's low, 1-1. As Randy said from the dugout, it's got to be one pitch at a time. Irizarry's came in and thrown strikes here consistently. 1-1, 2-out delivery. Comes up and in 2-1. As I said, that right field first base line is looking nice right about now. If 5 could stick one over there. He swings through that one, 2-2. Tips it a tad. Irizarry a strike away from stranding 2 and keeping this thing tied. Kings looking for the lead. 5 stays alive. And 2-1 very involved in this at-bat from Colin McCaffrey. 2-2, 2 outs. 2-2 ball game in the bottom half of the 5th. And an outside strike call from Irizarry, but Connor Johnson strikes in the 5th, and we're tied at 2 as we head to the 6th here at home. Man on the mound for the Fury will get things started, and Joel Irizarry and Jacob Allen will stay on the rubber for the Canes. Two-two ball game after the big-time knock from Connor Johnson as we get in the final 2 innings here at home. Allen has had back-to-back quick innings. And that one slapped foul for strike 1. Lights now in full effect here in Piedmont. The sun's pretty much fully set behind us to our right. Some cotton candy skies above us. As Austin Vincent warms up in the pen. Allen comes back to strike 2. You see 44 in the distance. Oh! Didn't get that one. A tad low for Johnson, runs it 1-2. Top half of the 6th looking for a K. Low once again, 2-2. Almost got Irizarry to reach for it. Canes winning 6-3 hit-wise. So that one comes up and in. Runs it full, 3-2. And Joel is showing he is on the fastball with pitch 1. And he's going to ground that one into right field. He'll stop at first base, throw in quickly. And a leadoff knock from Irizarry for the Fury with no one out. Hit number 4. For Fountain Inn, Miles Barbary steps into the box. No one out here in the top half of the 6th. That one high and in. Barbary has a walk already tonight. No hits, no strikeouts, but the walk. 1-0 with no one out. Thinks about the bunt. Throw to first is into the outfield. Irizarry will take second. This throw is in to Austin. And 2-0 with no one out. As Isaiah Franz will run on second as a courtesy runner for Irizarry. Barbary still in the box in a 2-0 countdown with a runner in scoring position for the Fury. 16 comes set. Looks for the pickoff, doesn't throw. 6-4 now the Kings ahead hit-wise. Pickoff was in time, but throw off to the right That one past the chest. He knows if he puts that on the left side of the bag, he's got out number 1. (2-0). Quick pick off again, and it's to the right. If you're Fountain in, how much do you want that base runner to move? Bunt laid down from Marbury. Throw in time for out number 1. But he does a job moving his guy to third.
Third baseman Colin Wilson.
Now Colin Wilson will get his opportunity to take the lead. Here in the top half of the 6th. Would like one of those pop flies we saw in the 5th or 4th. Here with 1 out in the tie ball game. (16) delivers. Don't know where that one missed. A tad low. 1-0. Fury obviously looking to take the lead here with the 1 out. That one is swung through to even it up 1-1. Two runs in the top half of the 1st, 2 runs in the bottom half of the 5th. As we sit here knotted up in the top half of the 6th. That off-speed's fouled back 1-2. Chance for out. Number 2 here. Man, would it be a big one. Dominic Stappa on deck. 16 comes set, delivers. That one slapped in the center. Jowers lets it fall. Throw home is not going to be in time. The Fury take the lead up 3-2. That's their 5th hit of the night. Dominic Stopa steps in. Like for one of those ground balls from earlier, double play, get back to the dugout. The Kings bats have been hot as they've loaded the bases 3 innings in a row. Walks have helped as well for the blue and gold. Top half of the 6th, no, nothing count. And that one's lifted high and out of play for strike 1. I'll say the tennis team won region. Or they're in the playoffs. 1 seed, I'm pretty sure. Big congratulations to Clay Lawless, a new tennis coach for the Canes. Went to school with me not too long ago. 1-1 count with 1 out. Quick pick off, didn't get him. A nice jump to second. He steps on the bag. He caught it and then tagged him for out number 3. It didn't take a bounce, but the Canes get out of it nonetheless. Still trail 3-2 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th.
When you're ready to own it, our mortgage experts make it happen.
I was done with renting. Founders, they made my first mortgage easy.
We needed mortgage experts.
And more space.
More space? We were there once.
I didn't even know what PMI was.
We knew.
At Founders, they never charge PMI.
Never.
When it comes to your mortgage, Founders is more equipped than ever, and you'll never see PMI. From first-time buyers to seasoned homeowners, it's nice to work with a lender you can trust.
So you can relax.
Thank you for considering G-Force for your parking lot project. Each G-Force location is veteran-owned and uses the latest and greatest Graco state-of-the-art equipment with onboard computers and laser technologies for perfect results every time. We hope you'll choose G-Force for all your pavement marking needs.
Back here at home, Irizarry toes the rubber again, and Max Whitfield will get us started in the bottom half of the 6th here at home. That first pitch is put in the center. Center fielder with a leaping play got behind him, and that's a snaggy out number 1. Walks us right into Camden Jowers here in the 6th. Caleb gets a lot of love on this broadcast each week. Three-two ball game. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. He slaps one into right center. That one's picking up some speed. It's going to fall into the gap and roll to the fence. Can Jowers turn on the Jets? He'll stop at second with a quick throw in. A one-out double for Camden Jowers. And authorized hitting an air base knock for 8. Man, the Kings bats have not been the problem tonight. 7 hits, only 2 runs. Got to capitalize in these moments. Austin looking to score 8 after the double. Austin 1 for 3 tonight with a run. He swings through that one for strike 1. And Irizarry has been piecing up the strike zone since he stepped in. That outside corner for strike 2. Irizarry comes set, takes a look at second. Outside, gets past the catcher to the right. Jowers will sneak to third. And now you just need Austin to kind of put one in play past the pitcher because 8's got the wheels to get home. Infield will step into the grass, looking for a play at the plate. Need a flare from G. 1-2 with 1 out. Comes inside, the slider came back into the zone for strike 3 and out number 2. And Jacob Allen will step in, 1 for 3 as well. 1 strikeout. Looking for a knock to tie this thing back up at 3. As the Fury responded with a run of their own in the top half of the inning. 3-2 ball game. Jowers on third. Allen swings through strike 1. Sanders in the on-deck circle. Oh, 1. Outside corner, 0-2. 2 outs. Canes trail by 1. And 16 stays alive. Irizarry comes set, 0-2 delivery. Comes out inside 1-2. One, two outs. 16 slaps it out of play once again. Jowers leads off third. On calls time. Big moment for 16. He grounds one to the shortstop. Shortstop able to make the play. Throw over is in time. The Fury get out of it and lead by 1 as we head to the 7th here at home.
Thank you to Consolidated Pipe and Supply for sponsoring the Wren Broadcast Network. For all your piping supplies, business or residential, we do it all. Just give us a call. Consolidated Pipe and Supply, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, 864-964-9370, 1727 White Horse Road.
Here at home, Canes trail 3-2.
Leading off the top half of the 7th inning for Fountain Inn, first baseman
Nick Sadler gets us started for the Fury. Cam Canarella gave the Tigers a 3-1 lead over the Bulldogs tonight as well. I know some eyes are tuned in on that one. Get an update on the BHP Powdersville game. As that one slapped into left. Whitfield coming on for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for Austin Vincent.
The designated hitter,
Austin Holtze steps in. BHP leads the Patriots 7-6. Looks like Patriots have some danger on the base pass in the 7th, though. Canes looking for a quick top half of the 7th here. And a call that has been called all night tonight is now a ball with 1 out. 3-2, top of the 7th. That fastball's away, 2-0. 44 shows you he can spin it with the best of them. 2-0 delivery. That one's grounded to third. Pritchard drops it, and Holtze's going to beat it out. More than likely an error on the Canes here in the 7th. And a runner on for the Fury. You hear once again, Franz will take the bag as a courtesy runner. And Mason Gwynn, I think David pronounced it earlier, is what I liked. He'll step into the box. Righty on righty opportunity for the Canes. One out here, Austin Vincent on the mound. Looking for a ground ball for the blue and gold. Looking for a bunt. Pritchard picks it off the backhand, throw over in time. For out number 2. Top of the lineup. And Cannon steps in for Fountain Inn. 2 outs, runner on second. Cannon's got no knocks tonight, 0 for 3. Vincent looking for one more out. These Canes bats have been able to get on base, whether it be the walk or a base knock here in the last couple innings. 3 innings in a row of bases loaded there. Johnson will go have a chat with Vincent. It's like the Patriots have worked themselves down to 2 outs. And 1 remaining in the 7th. Vincent versus Cannon. Here at home. Big special night, a lot of returning players. Canes looking to figure it out here late. As they've wedged themselves between the Patriots and Bears after sweeping BHP last week. And a 2-game set. Trying to handle business here at home tonight. 1-0 from 44. Comes inside, big time pitch, evens it up at 1 apiece. One, 2 outs. 44 comes set, takes a look at second. That one low, nice block from Johnson. Two-one here in the 7th. That count from Austin Vincent to Lucas Cannon. Goes low, 3-1 as Cannon jumps ahead. And the thing you can't let happen here is let the Fury extend that 1-run lead. Canes, of course, put the 2 on the board an inning ago. 2 innings ago, correction. As that one's a swing and miss from Cannon, runs it full as AV has the chance to get out of it. Touches on the belt loops, 3-2, 2 outs. Canes trail by 1. Runner on second for Lucas Cannon. AV comes set and Cannon calls time. VHP takes down Pattersville in game 1. 3-2-44 comes set. 2-out delivery. And a ball low from Austin Vincent puts him on first and second. And an inning that you'd want to be quick has now lingered a little longer than most would hope for.
Right fielder, Daniel
Rentz. 1 for 3 tonight, a run and a walk. Vincent comes set, delivers. Gets him to offer at it, 0-1. Vincent comes set, 0-1. 2-out situation, 2-on for the Fury. Oh, almost got him to offer, and it bounces off the turf. Dirt. And Johnson can't grab it. Will advance both the runners and make it a 1-1 count. Now a base knock really extends it for the Fury. It's 2 men in scoring position. 2 men with wheels as well. As that one goes away, Rentz takes control 2-1. Vincent looking for strikes here late. 2-1, 2 outs. Rentz swings at it, evens it up 2-2. Two outs. Rentz steps in. And Vincent toes the rubber. Gets the pitch, takes a look at third and comes set. 2-2 delivery. Comes inside and hits him. So loads him up for the man on the mound. And Irizarry, who's been a thorn tonight, 2 for 3, 1 RBI, 1 run. Scored 1 of the 2 in the top half of the first inning. Thompson will come have a chat with Vincent. It looks like they're going to call to Jowers to try to get him out of this thing. We'll take a break when we come back. We'll see if Ace, the man towing the rubber here in Piedmont, on the Wren Broadcast Network. And the talk was right. Camden Jowers will toe the rubber versus Joel Irizarry. As Jowers looking for out number 3 here in the top half of the second. And that one's a ground ball foul down the third baseline. If you missed it and wanted to know the finish on BHP Pattersville, BHP took them down 7-6. So BHP obviously trying to wiggle their way to the top once again after winning the region a year ago. Jowers looking for out 3. And outside corner 0-2. Finally, the Canes get it. The calls that we've seen a lot tonight. 0-2, 2 outs. Jowers looking for the K here in the 7th. Eat comes set. Delivery. Outside corner, 1-2. One, two outs. Jowers comes set. Delivery from 8. What a pitch from Camden Jowers. It'll run 2-2. But you know the man in the box knows he got away with that one. Jowers looking for strike 4. 2-2. Outside corner, got him, Founder's strikeout. Strike number 4 for Camden Jowers. As the Canes are going to try to walk this thing off in the 7th when we come back on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back here for the 7th, Cooper Sanders steps into the box for the Canes. 7 hits to 5 for the Fury and 3 outs to play with. Only needing the 1 run. Crazier things have happened here at home. And Irizarry starts off with the ball inside. Sanders just worked a walk tonight. I'd like one here with this part of the lineup due. 1-1. Bottom half of the 7th. That one is now on Broadway, 1-2. The sliders have been working. Both fan bases enjoying this one late. And there's your slider. That's a ball, 2-2. What a nice call. Good get-back pitch from a while ago. As the first strike wasn't a strike as well. 2-2. Can Sanders do something about it? He doesn't offer. It bounces in front of him, 3-2. Can Sanders somehow work a walk out of whatever this has been of an at-bat? 3-2. Irizarry delivers. Comes inside. Sanders stays alive with a foul ball. And now you can see Sanders is going to attack those inside pitches that Irizarry's got the call on here in this at-bat. 21 delivers. Sanders slaps one into left center. And the left fielder makes a play for out number 1. Sanders gave that one a ride to start out the 7th. Ben Smith due up for the Canes. Ben Smith, Bolton Pritchard in the on-deck circle. With the Canes' final 2 outs here to play with. Strike number 1. Smith fouls that one off. Irizarry's finding the strike zone now, 0-2. Irizarry working quick. Outside corner, doesn't reach for it, 1-2. Yeah, the Canes, how do you lay off those pitches? Some of those calling strikes here late. That one's up and in, 2-2. 2-2 quick. Slap to the second baseman. He's trying to make a play off the hop. Can't field it. Smith safe. Life. With 1 out. And hit number 8. An authorized heating and air base knock from Ben Smith and Bolton Pritchard. Can truly be Mr. RBI man with a big fly to left field. 3-2, but just need a job here, something in a gap to get Smith over. That one's in for strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery. Pritchard fouls it off of himself. He'll get some time to walk it off as he instantly goes back to get the bat. Oh, 2-1 out. Canes trail by 1, trying to do their job at the top of this region. Keep everyone right there together. Irizarry comes set, delivers low, 1-2. Smith was able to work himself back to 2-2 and get a knock. Can 3 do it himself? 1-2. And gets Pritchard to swing through it for out number 2. And now so far the man of the night in blue and gold with another big moment. 2 outs, man on first to try to keep this game alive for the Canes. Irizarry, who's been working fast, slows it down a little bit, steps off. Comes set, delivers. And that one, I guess, missed up a tad, 1-0. And there's that sink action. 1-1. Here's already come set again. Don't know where those are missing. 2-1. Has to be up. 2-1, 2 outs. Johnson grounds that one foul. Evens it up 2-2. .27s. Got that big knock tonight. That put us at 2-2. He slaps one into center field. Center fielder coming on for the Fury. And they will take game one here in Piedmont. The Canes fall 3-2. Of course, Ethan Mayfield in the away visitor section. Thank you for being cameraman here tonight in this season. Austin Tripp on the 1s and 2s as always, bringing you all the stuff you see on the screen. And, of course, David Thompson on color, as I think next game will be Greenville at home, if they play it. At Greenville, correction, so we won't carry that. So more likely, if the Canes somehow sneak the 2 seed, then we'll be at home. But if they don't, then we will not be at home because we'll be on the road. We'll see where they go. Thank you for listening and tuning in to the Wren Broadcast Network.